Here are my top 5 tips for Battleground when you are on the attacking side. Number 1. Phase 1 3-2-3 split. Phase 1 is pretty easy for the attacker team, but I found that dividing the team in 3-2-3 formation is the most efficient way. Firstly, it will confuse the defenders on which side to go, and they may split up as well, which is great for you. Secondly, you can finish the phase really very fast if you split equally and without wasting your cheat death or even your life. Moving to phase 2, we have the tip number 2, split push. Split pushing the idol is the best way to achieve the objective. What I mean is that pushing both the sides together. Benefit is you divide the enemy teams into half, and if one lane is not pushing, maybe the other lane is still pushing. It adds a lot of pressure to the defending side to see that both the sides are moving. Remember, in Battlegrounds, you are not coordinated. You are matched with random people. If you are to fight in Rite of Exile, then sure, you can try, moving one lane, which I see a lot of the time, because the teams are coordinated. Here, you just never know what teammates you are getting. So it's always better to stick to a safe strategy of splitting your team into two and pushing both the sides. So before I move to the third point, a quick request to all of you to kindly and gently press the subscribe button, as it will help this channel a lot and I can keep making great content for everyone. Alright, moving to number 3, fight ahead of the idol. This is very important. The defending team will always try to stall you, make you waste time. As attackers, if you want to move the idol ahead, you need to clear the way, and hence fighting ahead of the idol is the best way to keep pushing the idol. If the defenders are able to fight you behind the idol, you should understand that they are able to push you back, and hence you need to push forward or else the match will be lost. So always take the fight to them for the sake of finishing the objective. Tip number 4, move in groups. What's better than 1? It's 2. What's better than 2? It's 3. The more you are together, the better chance of everyone surviving. What I mean is that if you dive in solo to a bunch of enemies, you are bound to die immediately. It's important that you wait for your teammates to come along you or near you. Sometimes for pushing the idol at the very last point, exceptions can be made. But generally speaking, if you do a 2 versus 1 or a 3 versus 1, there is more chance of winning. Also, important point here, if you see your teammate fighting alone, you should go ahead and help them out. Obviously, this is subjective. If it is a whale and he's expecting you to move the idol, then sure. But generally speaking, basically you need to read the situation. Generally speaking, I think if you overwhelm your opponents and strong arm them, you will see better results. And finally, tip number 5, map awareness. Now this is a general tip that covers a lot of things. Sometimes while fighting, we might get carried away in the fight. It is important to keep checking the map regularly. You need to assess where you are needed, like standing on the point if no one is pushing the idol, switching the sides between top and the bottom side or the left and the right side. Also, it depends on your class as well. Like if you are playing a Seder, go to the side where you have more party members so you can provide them the conjuration of light and give them the bubble. Or similarly for monks, if you are running the big dome, you should go to the sides where there are more enemies so your dome will be more effective on a lot of people. Similarly for range class. So in this way, if you continuously check the map, you will be more aware of the entire battleground, what is happening where. This will come with practice and with more experience in Battlegrounds. So those were my top 5 tips for Battlegrounds as an attacker. Hope this helps you in doing a bit better in the BGs. Stay tuned for my top tips as a defender. And like always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.